Captain Marvel number 13 was published 2 days ago and continued with the last Avenger event, which started in the last issue. We saw how Captain Marvel defeated All-Father Thor and presented his decapitated head to Vox Supreme, a mutated Kree who recently wiped out the Inhuman race. He has given Captain Marvel 24 hours to kill the entire Avengers. The book opens with Tony Stark brushing his teeth when he is suddenly attacked by Captain Marvel. She smashes him through the wall, and I honestly do not understand how he survived that without his armor on. As they take their fight outside, Tony realizes that Carol is his attacker. Carol thinks how Tony was her next logical target because of his connections and affection for her. He has to be taken down fast, and she has to use all her confidence against him. Iron Man blasts Captain Marvel off him. He asks her to talk about what's going on, but she says that she can't. He fires another blast, but it seems that it augments her power. She then blasts Iron Man and sends him flying into the outer atmosphere. Marvel takes Iron Man further into the space. He says that she can't win this fight, and even if she gets past him, she will not be able to defeat the entire Avengers. Carol says that she already killed a god, and Tony is just a guy in a fancy suit. He says that he is a guy in an amazing suit with an army of robots. As he begins to activate a counter protocol, Carol starts ripping Tony's armor. Eventually, she leaves him floating to die due to lack of oxygen. Suddenly, Captain Marvel spots Singularity and signals for her to stay quiet. Singularity is sentient quantum within which a pocket dimension exists. Apparently, Marvel sent Tony into a pocket dimension that exists within Singularity. Later on, inside Singularity, the angry All-Father Thor demands to get answers. He looks ridiculous with this childish eye patch. Carol explains that Vox Supreme has been monitoring her through the suit, but apparently he can't see them while they are inside Singularity. Carol explains that 22 hours earlier, she was told that Governor's Island in New York is dealing with an overcrowding crisis because it was only supposed to be a temporary holding facility for Kree refugees. Captain Marvel asks how many other facilities like this there are, and the official says that there are 9 across the country, and Marvel asks how she can help. Later on, Carol decides to clear her head by flying into space, but suddenly she is attacked by a black substance, which seemingly comes out of her body and causes her to pass out. When she wakes up, she finds herself on the gray area of the moon, in the new Arctillum base, wearing a black and red suit. She tries to take it off, but in vain. Vox Supreme then appears and reveals that her new suit has bonded to her and allows him to monitor her every move. She tries to attack him, but Vox says that this will be useless, as she is bound to him and can't harm him as long as she is encased in him. Vox says that Marvel will do as he commands without a question. He then shows her the Kree refugee camp she visited earlier. An explosion suddenly rocks the facility. Vox reveals that he has placed bombs that will detonate in 24 hours at every facility if Marvel does not do as he says. Later on, Marvel thinks of what she can do with her mission to kill the Avengers as Vox commanded her to do, and she finally found a solution. Somewhere in New Jersey, she goes to the abandoned SHIELD facility holding Project Gemini. Project Gemini was not shut down even after warning SHIELD to do so. She enters a special lab where clones of the Avengers are being held in containment tubes. She uses these clones to make Vox believes that she killed the real Avengers. Writer Kelly Thompson revealed the truth behind killing Thor a bit earlier than expected. She could have delayed that a bit longer until Marvel apparently kills the entire Avengers. This could have made the event even more interesting and breathtaking. Although Marvel did not really decapitate Thor and used the clone's head instead, she still knocked the real Thor unconscious before sending him into singularity to keep up the ruse and to make the whole scenario appears to be realistic to Vox Supreme, who has been monitoring her through the suit bonded to her. Now, I do not think that I accept Marvel knocking All-Father Thor unconscious and defeating Iron Man as if he was nothing but a pushover, but this is the plot of this last Avenger event. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.